Okay, so here on this one, it's a hemisphere. Let me try to finish my drawing a little better. Mine got cut off. Here we go, sort of. Okay, so it's a hemisphere, which means it's a half of a sphere. It's like a half a ball. It's like half of the planet. Like, you know, we in United States live in the northern hemisphere of planet Earth, of the globe, right? We're in the top, we're above the equator. So this picture looks like the southern hemisphere. It's below the equator, the bottom half of the of planet Earth. All right, so how do you find the, and they want the volume. How do you find the volume? Well, if you go to the notes, exam 3 notes, there it is. This is exam 3 notes right here. There is a formula for sphere. Here is volume of an entire sphere. So we're going to have to take half of that formula, half of the 4/3 pi r cubed formula, which is volume for a sphere. All right, let's go back to it. So volume is going to, for half, so it's going to be half a sphere, so it's going to be 1/2 times, and then the volume formula is 4/3 pi r cubed. Have you noticed the pi got involved again? The pi is always involved whenever we have circles, because pi is part of the circular formulas. So it's going to be a half times 4/3 times pi. I'm going to use the pi button. What's the radius? Well, remember, the radius is always how far from the middle to the edge, right? The radius is always halfway across a circle or a sphere. So the radius is going to be just 2.5, right? Half of $5 is 250. So it's going to be 2.5 cubed, isn't it? The radius. Okay, so then what's that? So on the calculator then, you're going to go 1 divided by 2 times 4 divided by 3 times pi. Use the pi button on your calculator. Times, and now with the 2.5 cubed, you can just multiply by, excuse me, 2.5 3 times if you want. Or you can use the power button. Power button on your calculator. That'll work fine too. It doesn't matter. And I'm getting 32.72. Yeah, so there it is, 32.72. It wants it rounded to 2 decimal places. So I got 7249, so I just cut it right there. 32.72 cubic centimeters. We're saying how many cubes, centimeter by centimeter by centimeter cubes, can fill up that half a sphere. So there we go.